It's nice to see. We've got the scattered snow showers that are going to continue for today, and by the end of our weekend, it's going to look and feel a whole lot different. But let's talk about these scattered light snow showers that you see overtaking radar and satellite, and starting to see more snow fill in across southeast Mass. You had a little bit of a lull within the past couple of hours, but now a little bit more of steady snow moves across the South Shore, off to the South Coast, Bridgewater, off to Marshfield as well, and even some of those flakes flying across Cape Cod. We've had some steadier showers that have been favoring areas like Worcester County. Now you're still seeing that filling in within Leominster and then points west and then off across the North Shore. The snow is not as intense as it's been falling the past couple of hours, but you're still getting some light snow showers there. Here's what's going to happen. We keep it the scattered snow showers through midday into the early afternoon. The overall storm pushes farther east, and along with that, for us, the snow showers are going to favor the eastern side of our state. That burst of snow is going to slide down across southeast Mass and Cape Cod by this afternoon and evening, and it's going to linger the longest across Cape Cod. Snowfall forecasts, a widespread coating to 2 inches, but where you'll be on the higher end of this is going to be for northeast Mass. So really for areas eastern Middlesex County and into Essex County, that's where I anticipate amounts could be closer to that 3-inch mark. Now, as I mentioned, it's going to look and feel a whole lot different tomorrow. We'll take a look at that full weekend forecast ahead. To see it. We are keeping these scattered snow showers with us today, and by the end of the weekend, it's going to look and feel a whole lot different with sunshine and a little bit more manageable temperatures. Next week, the cold and the wind, both of those things return. But let's start with what we're seeing right now. Here's our radar and satellite. You can see the scattered snow showers, and some of our areas are picking up on some steadier snowfall. So where you see some of these blue shadings within our radar and satellite, that's where you're picking up on a little bit more in the way of accumulation for now. So we glance a little bit closer. Winchendon, Ashburnham, Fitchburg, off to Townsend. That's where you're getting a little bit more of a burst of snow, and even stretching off to Tingsboro and Nashua. Just got a report from George and Tingsboro, gotten about 2 inches of snow there, and reports that Route 3 is a little bit slick, so a heads up. Off to the North Shore, that's where we've had a steadier snow, reports near 2 inches for areas like near Marblehead, and right now you're still getting in on some of these snow showers, just not quite as heavy as it was coming down the past couple of hours, including areas within Metro West and off to Boston. Now, this is the change we've seen within the past hour, a little bit more of that steadier snow filling in across southeast Mass after you had a little bit of a lull. So we're seeing that for areas along the South Shore down to the South Coast, and those flakes flying across Cape Cod as well. What's going on? A storm system well down to our south, pushing farther away from the Carolina coast, will continue to push off to the east. Now, we're on the northern fringes of it, so the center of it still down to the south where the bigger impacts are going to be. But we'll continue to pick up on the snowfall as we go throughout the day. So here is our future forecast. By midday, we still have the scattered snow showers with us. Into the afternoon, the overall theme is going to be the farther that you are to the east, closer to the coast, that's where you still have a lingering burst of snow. And this is going to continue to drop from north down to the south through the afternoon. By late afternoon and the evening, varying southeast Mass and lingering the longest across Cape Cod before you start to see some holes getting poked in the cloud cover, and we're clearing things out through the overnight hours. Snowfall forecast looking at a widespread coating to 2 inches, but I do anticipate that especially for areas of northeast Mass, that's where we'll get closer to 3 inches of snow. So really there has been a signal within Essex County, and I even think within areas of far western Middlesex County, you could get in that range there too. Temperatures, well, it's chilly out there, enough to make snow. Upper 20s near 30 degrees, 32 in Plymouth, 30 in Boston. It's 26 in Worcester. But thankfully today, not a whole lot of wind, so this is a nice change of pace. Still coming out of the north, but even some observation sites registering a calm wind, which was not the case earlier during our work week. We look at our high temperatures today. We're just stuck in the low 30s, so it's going to feel chilly to cold under abundant cloud cover. Even if you're not getting the snow later on, you're going to hold on to those overcast conditions. Through the overnight, as we clear away the cloud cover, temperatures are going to fall into the 20s. We're going to wake up, though, and there is going to be a breeze. So a brief period of gusty conditions tomorrow. But luckily, we're waking up right around 7:12 for our sunrise with abundant sunshine that we carry through the back half of the day. And that breeze is also going to taper off. It's going to feel more seasonable as our highs head into the mid to upper 30s. And by Monday, I think that's going to be a pretty comfortable day, too. We get more sunshine, close to 40 degrees. There's another chance for a snow shower or two Tuesday into Wednesday as a front passes through. It's also going to kick up our wind and bring back some colder air.
Hundreds of people forced